Hello everyone, this is Michael with the October 2022 readings for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, or any Taurus placements really. I do hope that this video finds you well and in good spirits. I was connecting with the energy Taurus and really looking at the astrology for this month because there is a lot going on. But I actually felt like I needed to just stop and connect with my heart. And as I did that, I was getting a very loud ringing in my ears. And so you may be getting some ringing. You may feel like you need to slow down and just really connect with your heart this month. I do feel like there are angels and guides and ancestors who are trying to connect to you clairaudiently as well. We are in October, so Samhain, Halloween. The veil being thin could very well be bringing some sort of paranormal or supernatural activity. But I feel like you really need to connect. And it's interesting because the animal cards I was pulling for you as I was connecting to your energy of the bat, which is about echolocation. It's very sensitive hearing. Bats have very sensitive hearing. They use their sense of sonar to navigate through the dark, to navigate through a dark night of the soul. And I do feel like some of you are kind of experiencing a heavy time or a very emotional time. There is a transformation that is about to take place. And when bat comes up, it's a reminder that this darkness is temporary. So if you are in kind of a heavy energy, rest assured this is temporary. It's not forever. And it's very important that you are opening yourself up to your other senses as well, especially if things don't seem very clear in your life or you're having a hard time seeing things. It's very important that you listen and connect with spirit and these lunar forces here as well. We do have a lunar eclipse this month. It is a new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 25th. And this might be bringing up a lot of very big and intense emotions for you, especially since this eclipse is conjunct Venus in the sign of Scorpio, your opposite sign. And interestingly, this could actually bring some new beginnings or a new cycle in your relationships and love life and partnerships, or just the way that you relate to other people. And maybe that's part of this moth energy, you emerging from a cocoon, you going through this transformation. But it's a transformation that involves darkness and the night, and again, connecting with the moon because this is a Luna moth. I feel like again, there's something about hearing, because I know that moths also have a very highly developed sense of hearing. They're very sensitive to vibrations. And it's so interesting. I was hearing that ringing, connecting to your energy. So you have to let me know in the comments down below if you're hearing this ringing or you're having a lot of messages or song lyrics pop into your head. These are all ways that our clairaudience or clear hearing can come to us. I do want to start shuffling some tarot cards for you, Taurus, but I felt like I really needed to start in slow here, and we're going to kind of keep a steady pace throughout, okay? What do we have for Aries? I feel like there's a big focus on your mental health this month, especially since we have Jupiter in Aries and Venus in Libra. Ooh, okay, Ten of Swords with the Fool. There's definitely been a big transition that you've been going through, and I think you know whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. I actually feel like you know there's a situation that you need to walk away from, and you're trying to manifest a way out of it. I do feel like you will be successful with that, Taurus. I don't feel like this has happened for most of you yet. Even though this energy is technically coming in as past influences, I feel like you've been already manifesting. Maybe you've been manifesting with the lunar cycles because that's been coming up quite a bit here. And kind of getting a new lease on life. Seeing things from the beginner's mind. And it's interesting how Aphrodite, or Venus, is in this painting in the background. Venus being your ruling planet. The Fool actually is said to represent Uranus, which is in your sign and will be in your sign until 2026. So you really have been going through some major transformations and some major shifts. And you could be walking away from something. You could be walking away from things. I even feel like, for some of you, how this is also manifesting, it could literally be like a divorce. I know this is the Modern Love Tarot, and so like all of these cards kind of have like more of a relational bent to them, and it says divorce certification, or divorce certificate. But I feel like you have finally ended something. You have finally brought a cycle to an end, and you are ready for a new beginning. And if you haven't ended it, I feel like you will be ending it very soon. And again, I actually feel like a lot of you are still in the process of ending a chapter and going towards this new beginning. What else do we have for Taurus? Wow, yeah, we do have the Lovers. This really could be about relationships, honestly. And I was kind of getting that vibe. I feel like some of you are manifesting a new relationship, or you are finishing a difficult cycle in relationships. And your energy feels quite hardened with the Queen of Swords. I feel like you have been through it. People who are watching this reading, I feel like you've had a very hard run, a string of bad luck in relationships, or maybe just some other area of your life that's very close or dear to your heart. Because the Queen of Swords can kind of show up when someone has gone through some major heartache and has had to sharpen their edge a little bit. Interesting that the Queen of Swords also does represent Libra energy, and we are in Libra season through most of October. I feel like a lot of you have used work as a distraction, or just kept yourself busy to distract yourself from heartache. And I think you're realizing you need to heal something to really move forward. You need to open up again. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups, moving away from things. The energy feels like kind of frustrated. And I feel like I'm connecting with a group who might have been getting messages like, this new beginning is coming, this new start is coming, it's around the corner, it's almost here. And you've been hearing that message and maybe feeling that yourself for so long, where you're almost like, okay, when is this new beginning going to start? When is this beginning? Where is it? I thought it would be here by now. And I think with the three planets, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto, all going direct this month, there actually is a lot of forward movement. Sometimes these direct stations, when the planets first move forward, there is almost like a turbulence, or there is sort of a shift that happens that is a bit disruptive. We're kind of playing catch up, if you will. I feel like things that have been challenging you since spring, especially with Pluto and Saturn going direct this month, you're finally integrating some lessons. There's finally some movement or momentum. Three of Swords in reverse, coming out with this Eight of Cups. I haven't really been reading reversals. I mean, I say that, but then I'm noticing it anyway. This feels very intentional, though. you are literally moving past a period of heartache, a period of very heavy emotions. Interesting how this was in reverse. I had both of these upside down just a moment ago. It's still a challenge. It's still a challenge, and it's like the more you're trying to heal, the quicker you're trying to go into the next chapter. It's like the more resistance and the longer this process has taken. What else do we have for Taurus? The Five of Swords, walking away. Walking away. And walking away from kind of a losing battle. Or conflict that isn't worth fighting anymore. I feel like there have been unintended consequences. And it's affected other relationships. Whatever it is that's been going on in your life, Taurus, I think you're becoming aware of that this month. And there's just a lot of earth energy. There's a lot of earth sign activation this month. We have Mercury going direct in Virgo, which for you could be giving you some news or making you aware of patterns in your love life or creatively or anything that you are passionate about. Again, if this isn't about relationships, this is about a matter that is very close to your heart. Something that you care a lot about, or someone that you care a lot about. And with Pluto going direct in Capricorn, it's kind of like a major truth that you've already sort of known, but it's kind of in your face again. Seven of Swords. My God. There is a situation. I feel like there is a situation that you just need to leave. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. Wow, Taurus, you have been through it. You have been through it. It's interesting. You know, I did half the readings the other day, and today I've done Aries and you so far, and they've been very heavy. If you have Aries placements as well, that there might be something in that video for you too. Wow. I'm so sorry if this is resonating and making sense for you. And if it's not, you're welcome to check out the videos for your moon and rising sign. But I really feel like I'm connecting with a group who has just been through it. Okay. Your guides are telling you that you're not alone. They are with you. Really call in spirit for support right now. We have the Devil. God. For some of you, this could actually also be a work situation that you're feeling very stuck in. Saturn is going direct in Aquarius, which for you represents your career, your role in the world, your public image. That's happening on the 23rd, which is the same exact day that we start Scorpio season, and the Sun and Venus both enter Scorpio that day as well. The Hierophant, your card, your energy, Taurus. Finding the wisdom. I feel like some of you need an outside perspective. It's almost like the energy that I'm getting with all of this is like you might be in a toxic situation or relationship, and it's like you sort of know that, and it's like something is happening, and it takes the intervention of another person to come in before you really get it, like, oh, this is not normal. This isn't okay, actually. Like, this really isn't okay. You probably know already that this isn't okay. I knew we were in some really heavy energy with the bat and the moth. What else do we have? I feel like you're just going through this very intense spiritual awakening, and part of that is you letting go of toxic patterns and relationships. I really feel like there's a codependent thing that's happening here. Or very vampiric. I want to say vampiric energy, actually. Three of Wands. Some of you are literally like up and leaving. And that could even be, that actually could be this energy with Capricorn. Some of you might be relocating, and that's bringing a major change, or travel can help you really see things from a different perspective, going somewhere else, or speaking to someone else who has some sort of wisdom or education or other perspective. Any of that can help you see the situation you're in clearly and take a very lucid assessment of things. Spirit really wants you to leave some situation that you're in. And it's so hard. How do you do this? How do we do this? 10 of Cups. I'm going to be honest, I feel like some of you are connecting with family, and maybe even people you have been disconnected from. And I think part of this new cycle in relationships actually does come with you leaving a relationship, or leaving a pattern, gaining support. Maybe this is a new relationship for some of you, but honestly, that feels like a jump from what the energy I am connecting with right now. It's about learning what healthy relationships look like. Five of Cups. Some big feelings. Some disappointment. The loss of something that might not even be that good for you. Looking at these wine glasses that are knocked over. Man. I tell it like it is. I'm not trying to be negative in these readings. I call it how I see it with the cards. If this doesn't resonate, you are more than welcome to check out another video. That's totally fine. Nine of Cups, connecting to your own happiness, finding happiness in solitude or by yourself. What is the blessing coming this month? Three of Cups, support. Yeah, I really feel like some of you have either been isolated from friends or family, or you've just withdrawn. Don't be afraid to reach out for support. Don't be afraid to connect to other people. That could be very, very healing for you this month. And especially with the full moon in Aries, there could be a change or some sort of culmination or peak. Or I'm sorry, Jupiter entering Pisces around the 28th could really bring luck and help you align with friends or people who are supportive to you. The full moon in Aries, again, is kind of making you aware of things that have been hidden and ways that you might have been sabotaging yourself. And really check in with your mental health too. I really want to encourage you to talk to a therapist or talk to a mentor or someone you can work with. It could be a reader. But talk to someone. Let's pull a color healing card for you. I think that would be really helpful. And you're welcome to use these healing colors in whatever way feels right to you, however your intuition feels called. We have lemon. Access innovative thinking. Yeah, I feel like there's a solution that you're not seeing right now because you feel so stuck. This bright yellow could really help you see new possibilities, see new solutions. Let's read this. This will give you kind of a guided meditation to work with this energy. But again, you are welcome to incorporate this card or this lemon color in any way that makes sense to you. Lemon is a color of warmth, inspiration, and intellect, fueling the brain so you can think clearly, make empowering decisions, and boost your memory. This color is fantastic in assisting with study, learning, reading, and writing. Think outside the box with lemon rays of innovation. When you are ready to think outside the box, sit up straight, hold your head up slightly, open your hands, and relax your fingers. Say, Divine Intelligence, I call on the lemon ray of innovation, creativity, and ideas to inspire me to see new aspects and ways of moving through the situation I am facing. Sense the lemon ray touching your head and brain to activate new ways of thinking. Have some paper next to you to write down your new ideas. You may even hold a lemon in your hands to take its creative energy into your body. This actually, in a really funny way, does remind me of that bat card, because even though you are in this dark time, bat is a very good energy or totem animal to call on to help you perceive things that are hidden or things that you cannot see. And when I look at moth too, kind of looking at everything, it feels like a moth drawn to a flame. Maybe you have a pattern in relationships or in your life that you are overcoming, and you're doing that by seeing things from a new perspective and kind of learning from the pain and using this pain to transmute something that is no longer working for you so that you can really access this new beginning that you have been so ready for. And it feels so ripe. I kind of do get that with a lemon energy actually too. And interestingly, I know that energetically lemons hold a very high vibration. They hold this energy of joy and of this zest for life. So maybe literally in drinking lemons, having lemon in your water could also help you kind of take on that energy. Anyways, Taurus, I am going to end it here. I apologize if this was heavy or not the message you wanted to hear, and I hope that some of these oracle cards, something we said here, helped click something for you, gave you a bit of an epiphany, gave you some tools to work through this hard energy. You are more than welcome to check out the videos for your moon or rising sign. And again, all of my links are in the description box down below. If you're looking for a reading or personal or distance Reiki session, maybe that can help move some energy for you too. And I will see you all in the next video. I am sending you all my love and blessings your way, Taurus. Take care.